Minshew mania is crazy right now.
Take it one play at a time. We can do this.
My name's Gardner Minshew the second, but I'm not the second. This damn thing's gonna hit.
I got one more piece of tape. I'm going to Minshew, and I'm from Mississippi.
The legend continues of Gardner Minshew. He's the offensive rookie of the month there in Jacksonville. And what a start he has had to the year. 7 touchdowns to 1 interception. He has played amazing. And of course, he's starting all sorts of trends because you got the mustache going on. Backup quarterbacks, they are all the rage right now. And they're not just playing, they're winning too. They're 9-6. Our Dave Damashek has more on why more teams may want to try out their backup plans in this week's Reality Check.
I'm Gardner Minshew.
I'm Gardner Minshew.
And I'm Gardner Minshew.
Yes, we're all Gardner Minshew.
Yeah, it's pretty weird, man.
You know what they say, Vikings? If you can't beat the backup, play your backup. Back up! Back up! Maybe I'm high on Minshew mania and Mason mania and Dimes time and Kyle style. We'll work on some of those nicknames. In the meantime, you get my point. It's time for Mannion mania. I mean, isn't it obvious? The answer was right there in front of Mike Zimmer just last Sunday.
Don't do anything stupid now.
With apologies to you, Kirk Cousins, I don't know if Vikings fans really like it anymore.
So I like that, and I don't have a say in the matter. I like it.
You just lost all personal freedom. You have to like it.
All right.
Yeah, I know it's weird, but don't start with me about how much you're paying your starter.
Hey, my bad, man.
I'm not claiming every backup has the same panache as the patron saint of backups, but this weekend, the Bears are in the UK to give our mates a taste of the hottest thing in pro football, the Chase Daniel Show.
Come on, Chase. Let's go, Chase. Ooh.
Of course, it's not just him. Daniel may not have an S at the end, but I am putting one at the end of backups, plural. This guy is rightly the face of 2019 so far, but there's a whole body of work being done by the backups. Teddy B's won 2 straight. So is Danny Dimes. And whereas number 1 was 0-2, Kyle Allen is now 2-0. That's like Jimmy Olsen beating Lex Luthor while Superman looks on in the wings.
Those guys are, they're trying, they're young. I was young, I was trying once too.
The Steelers are so into this backup thing. On Monday night, they backed up their backup with their running back. And they won.
And it's a wildcat. This is going to be a touchdown.
What the hell is going on out there? Instead of trading their jerseys after the game, backups ought to be trading their clipboards. Yes, be brave, coaches, and know history supports you. Steve Young's a Hall of Famer and a Super Bowl MVP, but in the first paragraph of his obituary many moons from now, he'll also be labeled a backup.
It's tough to constantly have that going on.
And no matter what the undefeated Jimmy G does going forward, he'll always be Tom Brady's backup to me. Backup Earl Morrall played twice as much as starter Bob Greasy in the Dolphins' undefeated 72 season.
I don't really care what happened in 1973.
And that was 4 years after he took over for Johnny U and took the Colts to the Super Bowl.
And I'm just happy to be here, really.
The aforementioned backup, Jeff Hostetler, won Super Bowl 25. Kurt Warner won Super Bowl 34. The 2001 Patriots went from this guy to this guy to this guy to this guy.
You're considering him a backup?
And, of course, this guy beat Brady in Super Bowl 52. And now, thanks to backup Minshew, Nick Foles, when he's healthy, is in all likelihood back to being a backup again.
It's almost like to like one person, you have to dislike the other. And that's not the way it should be.
So, yes, Vikings, start Mannion. And don't sweat it if he flops. After all, you'll have a great backup ready to go.
It's tough but fair, I suppose.
Tough but fair.
I like that.
Dave is crazy. He is crazy, man.
Check's the best. I love these. Every week I look forward to them, and every week he just knocks them out of the park. So awesome. Okay, so as of tomorrow, when Colt McCoy and Chase Daniel start, 42 different quarterbacks will have started games. And again, backups are obviously 9-6 right now. So what do you think of all the success the backup quarterbacks are having?
Well, it's very interesting because really to be successful, you need a really good team. Mm-hmm. And to normally have a really good team, you can't pay the quarterback $35-40 million where contracts are going nowadays.
You're not
going to talk about New England.
You're not going to suggest bargain shopping at quarterback.
I'm not going to do that. But what I'm going to do is suggest doing what New England does. And it's different because Tom, obviously, his wife makes a lot of money. But
Right.
for Tom Brady to take the kind of discount he's taken at the quarterback position over the years, it's the reason the New England Patriots have been so dominant, because they're paying everyone, not just one or two positions. They're making their team really good, not their quarterback really good, even though he is really, really good.
Yeah, he's the GOAT. You guys know, I think the quarterback pay scale is broken. I've said it for years now. And I think at some point a general manager is going to walk into a quarterback room and say, hey, this whole room is going to be worth $40 million. Not just one person, but the whole room. And I think the reason why a lot of these you're seeing success with a lot of these backups is because the college style of offense is now in the National Football League and prevalent. Okay, that spread system, what NFL coaches have done, instead of saying, you know what, I'm going to make this guy sit and learn this offense, what they've done is they went back to their college days and said, you know what, let me get this guy ready faster.
What did you do?
And to me, it goes to job security for the head coach. He has to get this guy ready to go. He has to get him to play, because if not, owners are firing the head coaches. So to me, it comes down to job security, and job security comes down to having a quarterback ready to play. And that can only happen if the system is there for the quarterback. And I think this illustrates itself this year with the success of all of these backup quarterbacks.
What are you supposed to do, though, when you have somebody like Russell Wilson and he is single-handedly, I mean, not single-handedly because we saw all of the help he had, but he is really bringing this team to the next level. I mean, you have to pay him.
Again, you look at that Thursday night. You play him top dollar. You look at that Thursday night game. I thought it was a beautiful illustration of two top-paid quarterbacks, but in two different situations, right? You got Jared Goff, Russell Wilson, both top two of the highest-paid guys at their position. One needs a system to be successful, which is Jared Goff. He needs the running back to be successful. He needs that outside zone to be going so they can have play-action pass.
Sean McVay.
Sean McVay is there before 15 seconds on the play clock. All of that creates success for him.
Yeah, he gets a little bit of pressure, and the passer rating goes down a little bit.
Just a little bit when you're pressured a little
different.
bit.
Right.
When Russell, it doesn't matter. Okay, my left guard went down. Okay, my knees messed up. Okay, I don't have Doug Baldwin no more. I don't care. Okay, my defense isn't top 5 no more. Okay, just go out there and play. And Russell, to me, that was a beautiful illustration of one quarterback that's worth, you should be paying the $35, $40 million to, and you need him to show up in big-time situations. The quarterback.
I gave you the fist pound because the answer to why backups are playing so well is the same answer to why are rookies playing so well right away, because it's the system. It's the rules, which are set up to help the offense. They're a lot more offensive-friendly than they used to be. It's the fact these guys are running these systems in college and high school, so they've been playing
and 707 passing camps throughout youth.
It's set up. But make no mistake, there are still guys that are much better and will do better for you in certain spots and will throw you to victory more than other guys. I mean, I get it that these guys are playing well, but don't go sitting there saying, all right, we're going to start bargain hunting at quarterback position, because I'll tell you what that will find you.
Well, it's some special guys.
Pig slip.
It's special guys in the league that are the exception to the rule. Obviously, Russell Wilson is one of those guys. Patrick Mahomes is one of those guys. I think Jared Goff can be one of those guys. He's not right now. So for me, it's not about bargain shopping, but I can remember having a conversation with Kirk Cousins about, hey, look, man, if you take 17 instead of 25, that's another left tackle for you, or a right tackle, or that's another explosive player on the offensive side of the football to help you. You're a quarterback. You're not trying to capitalize on a 4 to 6 year window like running backs or even DBs who need those, the speed. Like, you're a quarterback. The older you are, really the better you get, because your mind is what's beating people, as we're seeing with Tom Brady. And so to me, it was about, let's help make this team better, because it ultimately will make you better, and ultimately you'll play longer. Now we're hearing about, hey, maybe they run Kurt out of here. And I'm like, when you pay him that much money, you're always on the chopping block.
I just don't know if there's that many guys in the league, that many quarterbacks that will be like, okay, I'm not going to be a me guy. I'm not going to get that paid.
I'm about to follow up with quarterback D-Hall. Yes or no answer. Would you have taken less?
I would have. If I played quarterback, absolutely.
Okay.
Would you?
I would take less if I knew that. I mean, come on, man, the difference between 35, 32, 30 million.
Yeah.
If it's something like that, I'm taking less, because I know I'm going to need that left tackle.
But would you take 80 over 3, or would you take 160 over 12?
Yeah.
Right. Doing my math. Hold on.
I don't know if the number.
Let me do the math. Let me do the math during the break.
Yeah.
I'll have an answer after the break.
Jeezy will do the math for all of us. Thank you for that. Yeah. Okay, let's go here. The Niners trying to stay perfect. The Browns trying to stay on track. Who you got in this one? We're picking winners next. And Jameis can drive you crazy in fantasy.